Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share something that will shift your perspective on success. Not just the kind of success that looks good on paper, but the kind that feels good in your soul. See, success isn't just about money, fame, or accolades. It's about waking up every day knowing you are walking in your purpose. It's about feeling peace in your heart and knowing deep down you are exactly where you're meant to be. Your mind is the foundation of everything you will ever achieve. It is the source of your creativity, your resilience, your vision, and your ability to turn dreams into reality. Everything that has ever been created, every invention, every breakthrough, every success stood in someone's mind. The way you think, the way you process challenges, the way you see yourself and the world around you, all of it determines the quality of your life. If you believe you are capable, you will find solutions. If you believe you are limited, you will find excuses. The mind is that powerful. It is always working, either for you or against you. It's shaping your future in every moment, whether you realize it or not. This is why you must take control of it. The most successful people are not the luckiest, nor are they always the most talented. They are the ones who have mastered the art of directing their thoughts. They have trained themselves to see opportunities where others see obstacles. They have disciplined their minds to focus on possibilities instead of limitations. They do not let fear, self-doubt, or external noise dictate what they can or cannot achieve. They understand that their greatest power lies not in their circumstances, but in their mindset. If you want to change your life, you must start by changing your mind. Pay attention to the words you say to yourself. Pay attention to the thoughts you entertain daily. If your inner dialogue is full of self-criticism, doubt, and negativity, then you are setting yourself up for failure before you even begin. But if you start speaking life into your dreams, if you replace doubt with belief, if you remind yourself daily that you are capable, worthy, and prepared, you will begin to move in alignment with success. This is not about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. Life will always test you. There will be moments when fear creeps in, when things don't go as planned, when failure knocks on your door. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond in those moments. Those who train their minds for success do not let setbacks define them. Instead, they see them as stepping stones. They reframe every failure as a lesson, every rejection as redirection, and every challenge as an opportunity to grow. Your mind is your most valuable asset, but like any powerful tool, it must be sharpened and protected. Guard it fiercely. Be mindful of what you consume, because what you feed your mind determines what it produces. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, drama, and doubt, your mind will mirror that back into your life. But if you feed it with inspiration, knowledge, and a deep belief in your potential, your mind will become a magnet for success. No one else can do this for you. No one else can decide how you see yourself, how you interpret your failures, or how you approach your goals. That power is yours alone. And when you take full ownership of it, when you refuse to let fear and doubt dictate your future, you will unlock a level of success and fulfillment that most people only dream of. There will come a time in your life when you will look back at your hardest moments and realize they were the very things that made you who you are. The struggles, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the failures, those are not signs that you are weak or that life is unfair. They are proof that you are growing, evolving, and becoming stronger. Every person who has ever achieved anything meaningful has faced struggle, not just minor setbacks, but moments that tested their faith, their endurance, and their belief in themselves. It is in these moments when everything feels like it's falling apart that you are actually being shaped into the person you were meant to be. Think about it. When have you grown the most? Was it during the easy times when everything was smooth and life was going exactly as planned? Or was it during the moments when you had to dig deep, when you had to push past fear, when you had to fight for yourself, even when no one else believed in you? Growth is never comfortable. Strength is never built in comfort. Every challenge, every obstacle, every painful experience is an opportunity for you to develop resilience, wisdom, and character. But here's the secret. Struggles only become your superpower when you choose to see them that way. Because the truth is, struggle can break you or it can build you. It can leave you feeling defeated, bitter, and stuck, or it can push you to rise higher, to work harder, to become unstoppable. The choice is always yours. Look at some of the most successful people in the world. Many of them have faced rejection after rejection, loss after loss, failure after failure. But they didn't let those struggles define them. They used them, they took every painful experience and turned it into fuel. They let their setbacks be their motivation instead of their limitation. They refused to give up. And because of that, they didn't just succeed, they inspired millions along the way. You are no different. Whatever you are going through right now, whatever pain, whatever challenge, whatever difficulty, know this: it is not happening to you, it is happening for you. It is preparing you for something greater. It is building you into the person you need to be in order to handle the success that is coming your way. The things you once thought would break you will one day become the very things that empower you. The lessons you learn through struggle will give you wisdom that no easy path ever could. The strength you gain from adversity will make you unshakable. And one day you will look back at everything you went through and realize that your struggle wasn't a curse, it was your greatest gift. Because without it, you wouldn't be the person you are becoming. So don't run from struggle. Don't see it as a sign that you're failing. See it as life's way of preparing you for the extraordinary. Because when you embrace your struggles, when you lean into them instead of resisting them, you will unlock a power within yourself that you never knew existed. And that power will be the very thing that takes you to places you never imagined possible. The people you surround yourself with have the power to shape your thoughts, influence your decisions, and ultimately determine the direction of your life. Whether you realize it or not, the energy of those around you is constantly affecting you. It is either lifting you up, inspiring you, and pushing you toward greatness, or it is pulling you down, draining your potential, and keeping you stuck in patterns that no longer serve you. Take a moment and think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Do they encourage you? Do they challenge you to grow? Do they believe in your vision even when you doubt yourself? Or do they fill your mind with negativity, complacency, and excuses? You see, success is not just about talent or hard work. It's also about positioning yourself in the right environment tone that nurtures your ambition and pushes you to become better every single day. You cannot expect to live a high-level life while surrounding yourself with low-level energy. If you spend your time around people who constantly complain, who make excuses, who settle for mediocrity, then eventually their mindset will become your mindset. Their limitations will become your limitations. Their doubts will become your doubts. No matter how strong you think you are, the people closest to you will influence you in ways you may not even recognize until it's too late. But here's the good news. The opposite is also true. When you surround yourself with people who are driven, passionate, and committed to growth, their energy will push you to rise higher. When you are in a circle of people who dream big, you will start believing that you can achieve more than you ever thought possible. When you are around those who celebrate your wins, hold you accountable, and push you to be better, you will see yourself transform in ways you never imagined. This is why you must be intentional about who you allow into your space. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Not everyone is meant to go where you are going. And that's okay. There will be people in your life who don't understand your vision. Some will try to discourage you. Others will project their own fears onto you. Not because they don't care about you, but because they do not have the capacity to see beyond their own limitations. Your job is not to convince them. Your job is to keep moving forward, to align yourself with people who see the greatness in you even when you can't see it in yourself. People who challenge you, inspire you, and push you toward the best version of yourself. And let's be clear, this doesn't mean you only seek out wealthy, successful, or famous people. It means you seek out people who have the right mindset, people who are positive, hardworking, and constantly striving to grow, people who are not afraid to have difficult conversations, who call you out when you are making excuses, and who remind you of your potential when you feel like giving up. At the end of the day, your future is being shaped by the company you keep. If you want to elevate your life, you must elevate your circle. Choose wisely. Because the people you walk with today will determine where you end up tomorrow. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is a way of seeing the world, a mindset that transforms not only how you feel, but also what you attract into your life. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, your entire perspective shifts. You begin to notice the small blessings that were always there, the opportunities disguised as challenges, the moments of joy hidden in everyday life. Gratitude is the foundation of abundance because it aligns your energy with the things you desire, making you a magnet for more of what you appreciate. So often, people chase after success, wealth, and happiness, believing that they will feel fulfilled once they have more. More money, more recognition, more possessions. But the truth is, if you cannot find gratitude in where you are right now, you will never feel fulfilled, no matter how much you achieve. The person who constantly focuses on what they don't have will always feel like something is missing, even when they reach their goals. On the other hand, the person who finds joy and appreciation in every step of the journey will experience abundance, no matter their circumstances. Gratitude is a powerful force because it rewires your brain to recognize and amplify the good in your life. It shifts your focus from scarcity to possibility. Instead of dwelling on setbacks, you start to see lessons. Instead of resenting challenges, you begin to appreciate the growth they bring. Instead of feeling like life is happening to you, you realize that everything is happening for you. This shift in perception creates an inner peace that no external success can provide. Beyond just a mindset, gratitude is also an action. It is expressed in the way you treat others, in how you show appreciation for the people who support you, in the way you carry yourself through both good times and bad. When you practice gratitude, you radiate a different kind of energy that attracts positivity, generosity, and unexpected blessings. People who are grateful exude confidence and contentment, making them naturally more open to new opportunities and meaningful connections. Gratitude also creates resilience. Life is unpredictable, and there will always be challenges, disappointments, and losses. But those who cultivate gratitude develop an unshakable ability to find light even in the darkest moments. They don't ignore their struggles, but they refuse to let them define their entire experience. They remind themselves of what is still good, of what they still have, and they use that as a source of strength to keep moving forward. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean you stop striving for more or that you settle for less than you deserve. It means that as you work toward your dreams, you do so from a place of fulfillment rather than emptiness. You don't wait for happiness to come after success. You bring happiness into the process of success. Gratitude allows you to celebrate every milestone, every small win, every step forward, instead of postponing your joy until you reach some distant goal. It's easy to be grateful when things are going well, but the real test is finding gratitude in the moments that challenge you. Can you appreciate the lessons that come from failure? Can you find gratitude for the struggles that push you to grow? Can you recognize that even in your lowest moments, there is something to be thankful for? When you can master this mindset, you become unstoppable, not because life becomes easier, but because you learn to navigate it with a heart full of appreciation rather than a mind full of scarcity. Gratitude is also deeply connected to giving. When you appreciate what you have, you naturally become more generous. You realize that abundance isn't just about accumulation, it's about circulation. The more you give, the more you receive, not just in material ways, but in the richness of experience, the depth of relationships, and the fulfillment that comes from making a difference in the lives of others. True abundance is not about hoarding success for yourself, but about spreading it in a way that uplifts those around you. When you wake up in the morning, what is the first thought that crosses your mind? Is it stress, worry, or a focus on what's missing? Or is it gratitude for the fact that you have another day, another chance, another opportunity to create something meaningful? The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. The more you train yourself to find gratitude in the simple moments, the sunrise, the laughter of a loved one, the lessons hidden in hardships, the more your life begins to overflow with abundance. Success is not just about what you accomplish. It's about the person you become along the way. It's about how you think, how you show up in the world, how you respond to challenges, and how you carry yourself through every season of life. Every single day, you are either moving closer to your highest potential or further away from it, and the difference comes down to the choices you make, the mindset you cultivate, and the people you allow into your space. Everything you need to build the life you desire is already within you. The strength, the wisdom, the resilience, it's all there. But the question is, are you willing to tap into it? Are you willing to take responsibility for your own growth? Are you willing to let go of excuses, to release the old stories that no longer serve you, and to step fully into the power of who you are meant to be? Because the truth is, no one else can do it for you. No one else can think for you, act for you, or make decisions for you. No one else can put in the work required to create the life you dream of. That responsibility belongs to you and you alone. Your mindset will either be your greatest weapon or your biggest obstacle. The way you think determines the way you live. If you believe that you are not capable, if you tell yourself that success is for other people but not for you, if you convince yourself that life is against you, then you will create a reality that reflects those beliefs. But if you shift your thinking, if you train your mind to see possibilities instead of roadblocks, if you develop the discipline to keep pushing forward even when it's uncomfortable, then you will unlock levels of success that most people never reach. Struggles will come. That is inevitable. But your struggles are not a sign to quit. They are a test. They are life's way of asking, how bad do you really want this? The most successful people in the world are not those who never fail. They are the ones who refuse to let failure define them. They take every setback and turn it into a setup for something greater. They do not waste time complaining about what didn't work. They focus on what they can do next. They do not let fear dictate their decisions. They push forward despite it. And because of that, they rise above the rest. Who you surround yourself with matters more than you think. If you are constantly surrounded by people who settle, who doubt, who live small, then eventually you will do the same. But when you align yourself with people who think big, who push themselves, who refuse to accept anything less than their full potential, you will find yourself rising to their level. The energy around you influences the energy within you. Choose your circle wisely, because your future depends on it. At the core of all of this is gratitude. The ability to appreciate what you have, even as you work for more, is what separates those who are truly fulfilled from those who are constantly chasing something they can never catch. Gratitude allows you to see that success is not just about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about finding joy in the process, in the lessons, in the growth. It's about understanding that every experience, whether good or bad, is shaping you in ways you cannot yet see. There will be moments when you doubt yourself. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the progress seems too slow, when the obstacles feel too big. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments when you must decide whether you will shrink back into comfort or step forward into courage. Nothing great has ever been achieved without persistence, without faith, without a willingness to keep going, even when everything inside you is telling you to stop. You have a choice. Every single day, you have a choice. You can choose to stay stuck in old patterns, to let fear and doubt control you, to live a life that feels safe but unfulfilling. Or you can choose to rise. You can choose to take control of your mind, to see your struggles as stepping stones, to surround yourself with people who elevate you, and to lead with gratitude no matter where you are in your journey. The path to success is not an easy one, but it is a worthy one. And the moment you decide to commit to it, fully, not just when it's convenient, not just when it's easy, but every single day, you will begin to see your life transform in ways you never imagined possible. Success is not just a destination, it is a way of thinking, a way of living, and a commitment to continuous growth. If you want to build a truly fulfilling and extraordinary life, always remember these 4 things. Your mind is your greatest asset. Your struggles are your superpower. Who you surround yourself with determines your future. And gratitude is the secret to abundance. Your mindset will either empower you or limit you, so train it to see possibilities instead of obstacles. Your struggles are not there to break you. They are there to build you into the person you need to become. The people around you will influence your energy, your vision, and your potential. So choose your circle wisely. And above all, gratitude will open doors that hard work alone can, because when you appreciate what you have, you create space for even greater blessings to come into your life. Every single day, you have a choice. You can settle for mediocrity, or you can rise to your highest potential. You can make excuses, or you can take responsibility. You can let fear hold you back, or you can move forward in faith. The life you desire is within your reach, but it requires you to show up, to do the work, and to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Your future is not determined by luck or circumstance. It is shaped by your mindset, your perseverance, your relationships, and your ability to appreciate the journey. The path to success will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. So step into your power, trust the process, and never stop striving to become the person you were meant to be.